Tiny Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 4 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 14.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down. first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long. On play action, Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. With that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
First down, Houston.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He'd still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Packers nothing.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Take it in at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
First and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here we go.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he will do it himself. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, set. Here we go. Here we go. 43 rail. Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Let's go. 6, 11. Hey.
Dobbs headed in motion. On fourth down, Love. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Throwing on second down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Drill 52. Here we go. Drill green.
Score on these guys.
Slide through. Set.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Whoa! And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. Here's Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. He continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be a 41-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time, Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll go. It's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Now he'll run it.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
2nd down and 8. Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Houston.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw is Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. Love to throw it on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down, it's Love. Got his man at the 6. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. To the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.